Hey everyone, Tammy Jo here with TJ Homes. Welcome to this series of local gems, and I am here with Rodney for RLM Amusements.
Yep.
So arcade,
Yep.
right here on Plainfield Street,
Yep.
and my family is having a blast. So can you tell me a little bit about how you got started?
Yeah, so probably in the late 90s, arcades were kind of non-existent. And so I started buying these games for my own personal collection for at home. And would go to auctions in like Kalamazoo and Detroit, things like that, buy them. And most of the time they didn't work. Taught myself how to fix them. And after a couple years, I amassed a collection of like 30, 40 games at my house.
And you couldn't store them anymore? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, I had games at like my house, my garage, my family's garages or basements, and yeah, it's our friends and stuff. So yeah, I had them out all over. But then when Stella's Lounge downtown opened, that was like 15 so years ago. I met the owner, Mark Sellers, and we started talking, and he needed someone to fix his games because he didn't have anybody lined up to fix his games.
It's a very, what is it? It's a hard trade, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
well,
there's not very many people doing that.
No, there's not. It's a kind of a niche market. So we worked out a deal, and I started fixing his games. And I was working in IT at the time. That was my full-time job.
Easy transition.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, and this was more just a hobby. It was just something fun I like to do in my spare time. So it just kind of grown, and then I started doing stuff for Pyramid Scheme when they opened. And then it just kind of took off from there. And about, what was it, like almost 10 years ago, I decided to just do it full time.
So now I was talking with my husband Max, who first discovered you guys, and he says that you're doing a blend of repair and the actual business here.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the business here. How many days a week? What's going on? I see that you've got some pretty cool things going on with, like, is it national level back in the, like, you've got screens going up?
Yeah, so we're showing, like right now, District 82 in De Pere, Wisconsin is doing a big tournament this weekend. So 150 players are facing off, and they stream it live on Twitch, so anybody can watch it for free.
Wow.
So
I had no idea.
Oh yeah, and we actually do a similar thing every Thursday night here at RLM.
So it gets pretty hopping here, you were saying.
Yeah, usually we have anywhere between 30 to 40 players that play every Thursday night, and we stream it live on Twitch. You can watch it from home, or I mean, we get people from outside the U.S. that watch it regularly and stuff.
Oh,
so
how fun!
Then we interact with the people in the chat.
So it's busy here, like packed.
Yeah, it gets pretty full. I mean, you don't have to play on the tournament on Thursday nights if you don't want to.
Okay.
But we do highly encourage it because it's all ages, all skill levels. You don't have to be a pinball wizard to play. So.
Now, I found it really interesting. I'm like, hey, I'm coming in, I'm going to see my kids. You know, gaming's not my thing, but I can play for a bit.
Yep.
But you said it's $10 for how long?
$10 for all day play. So
But we can go to the bathroom, right?
Yes. You can leave.
What?
If you want to go get food and drinks, whatever, go eat, and then come back and game some more. You can come back, we'll give you a wristband, and then you can come play for more.
So for those, you know, teeny boppers that are coming up, there's actually a safe place to hang out and
oh yeah, for
be
sure.
Here.
Yeah, we get a mix of young and old and in between. So yeah, I mean, it's something for everybody here.
Well,
so.
and that's what's fun is like my dad, when he was playing, you know, pinballs in the 70s when I was born, he's like, that was all the rage. And then he said, like, in the 80s when all the Nintendo started coming out, it just died.
Yeah, a lot of the arcades went by the wayside in the late 80s and the early 90s.
So
and that was kind of why I got into it, because I mean, I grew up in the 80s. I'm a kid of the 80s.
Hey,
and I went to the arcades.
Don't mock us. I'm right there with you.
Yeah. So yeah, it was just kind of one of those things. It was a nostalgia thing. I wanted to play those old games that I used to play because yeah, you can play them on your consoles and stuff, but it's just not the same, especially pinball. Like, it's just a very physical thing. Like, you nudge the machine, you move the machine to save the ball.
But not too hard, because then he has to fix it.
So, yeah. So, I mean, it's just, that was the big appeal. You know, you can play it virtually and stuff, but it's just not the same.
Well, this is really fun. I love that it's right up the street from our house. So, it's like right in the neighborhood. So
yeah,
I
right
love
there on
that.
the corner of 5 Mile and Plainfield.
And this is why we're doing local gems. So, thank you so much for taking the time.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
We're everywhere. We're Polish.
I was gonna say, I used to.